the verse come alive. I'm a gel like petroleum, bigger diamonds, Nairobi and truck jury. Waving woo flags at the podium, harvest the freshest grains. I modeled the best bangers and wallows out of four main. Blasting stylistics, dinosaur rings. My tongue spit fire, get scorched from the flames. At your favorite rapping show with backstage passes. Jump out, aiming with ball buckle masses. If the price is right, I'm to life. Head cracked so many times and head cracked up. Pull up the monkeys, sick honey badgers and gorillas. Executive suite meetings, we polying with the disco ball spins and alligator villas. New Year's 4 million is falling out the ceiling.
Hey, yo, Pico green, fatigues on some cream. It's like the 90s beat the dream. Leather pants, Stan Smith, some blings. 850 a rag on it, we kings. Ran every project, they know us, the glow's up. Slang came out of apartments. The gift mark, my word worth the soul off. Never a myth, rhymes hit harder than a crowbar. Similar to Ozark, all in it. D-boys, the soldiers then lieutenants. Generals, the flow wash, you white thugs in minutes. Some of y'all lost limbs from mines, no repentance. All winners we mitten. Heat club, where's your mittens? Mine, they grumpy, get funky like chitlins. Siblings, the streets is horrid, tomorrow we strengthen. Let's get it together, just us, one amendment.
Yeah. Either you with or you against. Is you a simp or you stand on 10? Time to separate the mics from the men. Revive it again, make me ask you again. Either you with or you against. Is you a simp or you stand on 10? Time to separate the mics.
Sandwiched between Mazeroski Way and the Roberto Clemente Bridge, welcome to PNC Park. We got a bit of a wet one coming at you. It's the Baltimore Orioles going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. And on the mound for Pittsburgh in this one, Carmen Mlodzinski. What do you have on him, Chris?
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
All right, ready to get underway. Jordan Westburg now at the plate.
Jordan Westburg.
And the home opener is underway.
7 o'clock.
This one popped up right side. And there's one down.
Batting second, left fielder, Taylor Ward.
There's a line drive to left field. And that quickly 2 away. Here's Pete Alonso.
Batting third, first baseman, Pete Alonso.
There's a line drive to left field. And that is that. Back here at PNC Park. And pitching in this game, Trevor Rogers. What do we have on him? Digging in, Jake Mangum.
He's not the power guy, but he can hurt you to all parts of the ballpark.
Line to left. And that gets down for a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Batting second, right fielder, Brian Reynolds.
Right through there for a strike.
And that one missing low.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Runner takes off. Pitch inside. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. And he walked him.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walked out a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
In the air, left field. And there's one down. 2 aboard with 1 out. Here's the second baseman, Spencer Horwitz.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. Here's Holiday for 1. Over to Alonso for the inning-ending double play. We move ahead to the top of the second now. Here's the Oriole cleanup hitter, Gunnar Henderson.
Ball, that's out.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Falling behind 2-1. On a line out towards center. 1 away.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those loop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Smoked on the ground, a second. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. Colton Cowser, the next to hit.
Fielder, Colton Cowser.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Two down, nobody on. On the ground, right side. Horwitz. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back here in Pittsburgh, here's the Pirates catcher now, Joey Bart.
Joey Bart.
Ball 1.
That one ripped, but foul. Ball to strike, the pitch.
Ball, that's off the plate.
This one in the air, center field. Cowser under it. Takes it in for the out.
Batting 6th, center fielder, O'Neal Cruz.
Swinging a foul straight back. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. And a swing and a miss. And there's 2 down.
Batting 7th.
Now the third baseman, Nick Gonzalez. Ward running hard to get it. And that's the inning. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game.
Right fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
O'Neill, 30 years old now, and he was born in Canada. Ball 1 there. And that misses. And it's 2-0. In the air, left field. Mangum flying after this one. Makes the catch. One down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Top of the third, no score. On the ground, right side. O'Hearn steps on the bag. First two batters retired here in the top of the third. And now the DH, Jeremiah Jackson.
Ball one.
Swings through that one out in front that time. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea. Set for the bottom of the third. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. To the right side, Alonso. And he's out on the tag.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution. That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. That's strike one. Gets under and pops it up. That's out number two. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Jake Mangum.
Left fielder, Jake Mangum.
Out towards right center field. Brings it in. And that is that. Start of the fourth. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Jordan Westburg. In the air out towards right center. Reynolds on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. One pitch and one out.
Up next for the Orioles, left fielder Taylor Ward.
This to third. Gonzalez to first in time. Two quick outs here in the top of the fourth. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. First pitch swinging.
These hitters have come out ready to swing the bats early in the count and swing it often. If you want to score some runs, have an offensive explosion, that can be a route to doing it.
Two down, nobody on. Late on that fastball.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Ripped on a line, and that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Ryan Reynolds here.
Right fielder, Ryan Reynolds.
Cowser on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. One pitch and one out.
Up next for the Pirates, designated hitter, Marcell Ozuna.
Pulls that one foul. All tied up. We're here at the bottom of the fourth. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
That one lifted to left. Ward settles underneath it. And a couple of quick outs
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Back here at PNC Park. So now the Orioles cleanup hitter, Gunnar Henderson. Pirates with a new arm on the mound, Justin Lawrence. Slapped hard the other way, but foul.
You know, these Orioles, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
Popped in the air, left field, and there's one down.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock. And now the center fielder, Colton Cowser. Now there's a bullet down the line. And that's just foul.
Well, they say it's a game of inches, and that's a perfect example right there. Could have been a big swing in this game if it stayed fair.
Got him swinging. Here goes the runner. Yeah, a foul ball.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the Pirates catcher now, Joey Bart. Fouled off left side.
You know, these Pirates, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They really haven't worked many deep counts or long at-bats, and that's fine if you're having a lot of success, but at this point, I think it's time to make an adjustment.
Here's a 1-2.
That's out.
Base knock center field. The leadoff single and the go-ahead run is aboard.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Slider right there. And that one is lifted in the air. One away. Go ahead run on base. Nick Gonzalez, the next Pirate to hit. He's 0 for 1. Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Pirates, Brandon Lowe.
Oh, great spot. He's looking to come through with that go-ahead run on base.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. That misses the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 away, tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Swing and a ground ball, but it kicks foul.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. I really think the outer half is open.
The 2-2 on the way. Got him swinging for the strikeout.
Up next for the Pirates.
So digging in, Ryan O'Hearn. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Back here in Pittsburgh, leading off, Jackson Holliday.
Jackson Holliday.
That's the third. On to O'Hearn. Leadoff man retired in the sixth.
Up next for the Orioles, the designated hitter, Jeremiah Jackson.
If you're the pitcher, you've got to go right at this guy. It's the number 9 hitter in the lineup. You can't be afraid of contact in this situation.
On the ground, Griffin on the run, sends it over to first. Nicely done for the out. Here's the third baseman, Jordan Westburg.
Third baseman, Jordan Westburg.
Sliced hard but foul. Two down, nobody on. Lawrence, 31 years old, and he found his way onto the team after being claimed off waivers. Got him splendid. That K is his third of the game. Bottom of the sixth inning. Now it's the shortstop, Connor Griffin.
Number 6.
Line to the left center field, and that's going to fall for a hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff dive.
All over that one right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a home.
Now back in safely at first.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Back over to first. Tries to get back and save. Pitch out, but no action. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Fastball for a strike.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Takes it in for the out.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up he'll find a hole.
Quick move to first, and they almost caught him, but he's back in time. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw there. Safe.
Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
Move to second. Safe at second, and he gets back in. Could be extra bases. Around third. He'll score. The Pirates take the lead. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Everything came together for him. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. Stayed balanced.
So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Orioles, Ryan Helsley.
And that's a big potential run out there in second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
Spencer Horwitz, the next Pirate to hit. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one. Runner at second, 2 down. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. They limit the damage here. Back here at PNC Park, stepping in, Taylor Ward. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Dennis Santana.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Up next to the Orioles, first baseman
little out front there as he swings through it. The Buccos trying to close out a one-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Henderson at the plate now, and that's strike 1. And that one fouled off. In the air, right field. Reynolds moving under it. Brings it in. And there are 2 outs. So it's their last chance in this one. The switch-hitting catcher will come up to hit. Adley Rutschman. Now fly ball to right center. Cruz gets there. He's under it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Pirates claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Berg. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with a W.
Eres todo lo que quiero yo. Pa' calmar la sed, no. Mejor ser por su boquita, amor. Las tentaciones así como tú merecen pecados como yo. Ay, si tú quieres, solo dale a lo. Tú sabes que no vas a decir que no. Ay, tienes la media, tú sí tienes una que a mí me encanta, me enloquece. Fue amor a primera vista cuando bailabas así. Por el cuellito. Sé que te encanta, tengo que ser. Sé que te encanta, te enloquece. Y a veces sé que te encanta, te enloquece. La plena. Pasa que desde que vi tu cara me enamoro de ti. Todo es que tú tienes no sé qué. Siento que te pasa lo mismo cuando te miro. Que dices si no a ver el amanecer. Te digo y luego viene y me vamos a vernos luego. Si no te gusta porque vienes al diablo y lo embobo. Vaya parcerita país y yo costeño coleto. En una baldosa pa' hablarte claro, cero visaje. Se sabe que tú eres puro veneno. Ay, tienes la media, tú sí tienes una que a mí me encanta, me enloquece. Fue amor a primera vista cuando bailabas así. Por el cuellito. Sé que te encanta, tengo que ser. Sé que te encanta, te enloquece. Y a veces sé que te encanta, te enloquece. La plena. Sé que te encanta, te enloquece.
Welcome into Chase Field in downtown Phoenix. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. Starting in this one, Eduardo Rodriguez. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Well, there are going to be a lot of balls in play because of the ground ball rate. Important that the defense stays engaged in the game. I think it's critical. Tempo is there. If you work quickly, it helps the fielders behind you to stay engaged, to make those plays, and help you get through the innings.
Just about to get started. Jake Mangum now at the plate. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Sliced hard but foul. Quick move to first. And they almost caught him, but he's back in time. Here in Phoenix, and just getting settled into this one. Next offering is fouled back. And a base hit right there. Carroll quickly throws it in. Runner stops at second. And the first two reach to start the inning. First and second. No outs. Here's Marcell Ozuna. The Pirates with a chance to score first here in the third and final game of the series.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your...
Line drive, base hit. Runner around third. He will score, and they take the lead. To third, tag, got him.
Batting fourth, second baseman Spencer Torres.
That one fouled off. And a foul ball. Man at first, one away. Ground ball to the right side. Over to Perdomo. That's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. Back here in the desert. And on the mound for the Pirates, Paul Skeens. Always a treat to watch one of the best starters in the sport singing.
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
Corbin Carroll stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Number 7, Corbin Carroll.
That one in triple digits. Infield looks like they're expecting a bunt with speed at the plate. Late that time, and it's strike two.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
Strike three. Skeens says sit down.
Shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo.
And a big swing and a miss. Right side, Horowitz. Slings to first, and the home first moving along quickly today. Two gone. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. Foul ball. 2 down, nobody on.
Hey, doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here. One and two here.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 1-2. And down on strikes. Out number 3. On now to the top half of inning number 2. Here's the Pirates catcher now, Joey Bart. That one ripped, but foul. That missed by a lot. And it's 1-1. Rodriguez measures 6 feet 2 inches, 32 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. One down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Fought off foul. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled. Got him swinging. Here's the third baseman, Nick Gonzalez. And first offering is fouled off. Gets down, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here's a 1-1. In the air, left side. Gurriel under it, and that'll do it. Back here at Chase Field, bottom of the second. Seiya Suzuki stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Strike 2. Got him looking. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Ball in.
One now. Swing and a miss.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Check swing didn't go. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
He's mixing his pitches really well, late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
Swings and misses. And that's 4 strikeouts. Here's Nolan Arenado. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And the tying run is on base.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Gurriel gets a piece. Here's the 0-2.
Ball.
Arenado off of first with 2 away. Stays alive.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single.
Now this ball splits the gap in right center. Arenado around third. Now a relay to the plate. He'll score and then tie it. It's 1-1.
He was all over that one. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Late on that fastball.
Ooh, Baia. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
That's outside. And a count 2-1. Runner at second, 2 down. Bottom half of inning number 2. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Here comes Gurriel. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Back here in the desert, leading off, Connor Griffin.
Connor Griffin.
The lefty ready, and a 1-1. Swings through that one for strike 2. Got him. And now 1 away.
Up next, the pitcher, left fielder, Jake Mangum.
Suzuki running hard for it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Brian Reynolds here. Picked up a base hit to center his first time up. 0-1.
Wow. That's not even close to the zone.
Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. He muscles that one out of here. And the Pirates take the lead. It's 2-1.
That's as big as it gets right there. You take advantage of a mistake. That is an ultimate. Here it is. Watch it. I'm going to jog around the bases.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That one carrying. And it is gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add to their lead. It's 3-1.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ballpark.
Horowitz in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Strike 2.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Two down, nobody on. Up the middle. And that is the third out of the inning. Set for the bottom of the third. Now it's the second baseman, Lenny Sosa.
Second baseman, Lenny Sosa.
Off the plate, ball 1.
This one in the air, center field. Cruz on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, center fielder, Corbin Carroll.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Ball, that's out.
And there's a ball. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Perdomo in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. Carroll stands at first with 1 out. Hunter Barco gets the ball now.
Hunter Barco.
And the 0-1. Runner takes off. There's the ball. Throw, save. And that's a little bit high. And a count 2-1. Oh, he can't hang on. Gets off a throw, and no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very different.
He's got it. 2 down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Suzuki in the box, lays off for ball 1. And that's through there for a strike. And now it's even 1-1.
Ball, that's outside.
This one in the air, right field, raging back towards the wall. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Outside, and it's 3-2. So both runners should be on the move here on the full count pitch.
Yeah, this is a good chance to tie up this ball game. See if he can find some open grass in the outfield.
Fouls away the first offering. Is there a debate to be had about shutting him down, maybe to preserve some bullets given the score?
Absolutely. When you consider over the course of a long season, guys putting a lot of stress on that elbow, on that shoulder. But
meanwhile, this pitch gets away. Over to first. Out to escape a bases loaded jam unscathed. As we go to the top of the 4th, here's the Pirates catcher now, Joey Bart. Oh, great stop. Fires to first, and very nicely done for the out.
Up next for Pittsburgh, center fielder O'Neill Cruz.